Ravens and the Los Angeles Chargers. Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn. Happy to be with you. And CD, as we get this thing going, give the folks at home something to keep their eye on.
The running game for both teams, because I think this is going to be an old-fashioned, old-school type of a game. Physical, who wins up front, who runs the ball the best and controls the clock, they will come out the victor.
All right. I don't like this camera. Let me change this camera. There's no camera. Game options. Game options. Clock. No. I'll put the injuries all the way up. Let's put it at 50. 50. Alright, no fatigue. Alright. Well, I guess I can't change that. Okay.
On first down, Wentz. And complete to Zach Ertz. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a game in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways, because most teams like to be strong down the middle. And if you can sting them there, that open things up for you on the outside as well.
But that's where their big tight end, is so good, that middle third, the seam routes, the in routes. Yeah, you're right. Probably see more of that.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage and fortitude to go in the middle as well. And he's got it.
And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down. I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on. And I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where stall them out when you do that.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
And that's a crusher right there. Had his man open for a first down.
Give me that.
Fastball. When that wasn't necessary, incomplete pass. One of these quarterbacks going to learn, you don't get extra points for how hard you throw the football.
So Rivers will lead the Chargers out 1st and 10 at the 20.
Ready, Delta!
Play fake to Gordon. Now Rivers. Hunter Henry brings it in. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense. And reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? And sprang the
able to dump it over the top to him. And he stopped
that defense is on point.
Timmy Jernigan, the Florida State man, in on the stop.
Come on. Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this day, has got to be priority.
Get that, yeah!
And here's another target at the line. So they're converging well on the football now. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10.
All right, quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers putting their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline as a play caller. You're right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them, stick something to them, second and the third level.
Come on.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game.
Let's
go. It's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. Third down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle.
First.
The Eagles offense back out
How
on
do I
the field.
change?
The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some
he blitzed
offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
A nice run here
get the
early
guy on the
on.
left.
It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Circle.
Wentz. And his throw is incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Richard Rodgers, that time. And it's 3rd and short.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
Wentz looking to throw on 3rd and 2.
Oh my God!
Complete after all
I
those being
suck at this
intercepted.
game.
The pick there would have been great. The good news for the defense now, it's 4th down.
I think the punter might start to get into a pretty good rhythm here if he keeps getting opportunities. But that's the last thing his team wants to have happen, right? The last thing you want to see is your punter feeling pretty good because he's out there all the time.
First quarter only, but they're 0 for 2 on 3rd down conversions to start this thing. 51 yards on the punt there. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. So Rivers will lead the Chargers out 1st and 10 at their own 27. They'll start the drive with a run by Gordon.
Yeah!
Up to about the 30.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because when they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Now Rivers up to Gordon, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Offside. Defense.
Offside. Defense. Shut up.
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Following the penalty, here's Gordon.
Boom.
It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
To throw, Rivers.
Yeah!
Sure, too much this time. Down he goes. Brandon Graham coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it'll be 4th down. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us to the beginning.
I caught it with the move! I caught it with the move! I caught it with the move!
Great starting field position here as they take over. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. They'll run it now out of the gun.
We're running it!
Yardage back at the 40. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
That's fine.
Well, add that play to his resume reel because he went to the Pro Bowl last year. That's how you go to the Pro Bowl. You make plays like that, big-time penetration, and throw people for losses.
Easy yard! You are
Charles, he doesn't seem to be particularly in his receivers, just 2 for 7 throwing the football, but he did seem really locked in before the game.
Yeah, and that has to do with receivers sometimes. Sometimes the defenders knock them off their routes, and you're usually pretty precise. 1, 2, 3, cut out of his hands to the receiver.
40 yards, and the Eagles have taken the early lead.
When we drop defenses on the board, we do account for every receiver.
Look at that.
But on that
Look at that
particular
replay.
play,
Ooh.
somehow he was wide open, became an easy touchdown pass.
On for the extra point, Jake Elliott.
We got this extra point. Come on. We got the extra point. Come on.
Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0.
Right.
Elliott now to kick this one away. This will be taken short. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So Rivers will lead the Chargers up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense.
I don't mean to move, you idiot.
A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
Well, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
What the? Yeah!
Get away. Rivers is dropped.
Give us that sack.
In there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
Now Rivers going to give to Gordon on the draw. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. He'll wind up getting 11 on
We need one more down. We need one more down.
And that'll bring up a 3rd down.
Come on.
Well, it looks like they caught him off guard on 2nd and very long by running the football. All right, we always talk about tendency breakers and counters and doing things opposite the grain, and that worked very well for him. Picked up really nice yardage. Still a lot of work to do.
No way!
He
don't tell me that's first down.
26 on the going to signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Oh, my God.
Now Gordon on first down. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Now Rivers, wide open receiver, complete. And he takes it in for the score. And the Chargers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. Uses the spin. Shifts by him. And now running right through it. The Eagles offense now, they head back on the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tackle.
Oh, you are fucking boom!
When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there. They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Wentz can pull it down when he needs to, and the 6'5" quarterback picks up the first down. So the youngster able to use the legs to pick up the first.
And one of my pet peeves when they see this guy play, when Carson Wentz takes off running the football, I always hear people go, oh, he's sneaky athletic. No, he's athletic. Watch him do it. It's an integral part of the quarterback run game, and he gets it done very, very well.
Yeah, you don't like sneaky athletic, do you? That's just kind of a jab in the back.
Yeah, not when it doesn't apply. I think that's a stereotype that needs to be broken down for him. Well, it certainly appears that they're going to try and keep getting him the football. It's the 3rd time they've looked in his direction. Unfortunately, haven't completed one yet, but I'm not sure they're going to shy away from him. They feel like they've got something there, and they want to capitalize.
I think you're right. Only in the first quarter, so a lot of opportunities ahead. They run with Ajayi. So he got free of one tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll leave him with a 3rd down and 6 to go.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half.
Bro, that obviously sucks.
Some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right.
Come on.
Down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
So Rivers will lead the Chargers up 1st and 10 at their own 24.
That 1-8er! 380!
Play fake. Rivers.
Come here.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
45! Shut up!
On the play.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Executed crossing route. And across the midfield, stripe into Eagle territory. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Rivers now on 2nd down. Over the middle, he's got Tyrell Williams. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. His first catch, good for 9 in the first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Rivers going to turn and
keep running it.
And he'll bring this one inside the 35. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
And not much running room. Down to the 32. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guys.
He is well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted. But I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that they made them specialists.
And those 50-plus yards seem easy for some reason.
Hold up. We gotta do something real quick. Hold up. Settings. Game options. Where is it? Nope. Get that all the way up.
Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101.
Give me that.
Win first.
They're not good at him.
Let's go!
The Eagles are able to strike quickly for 6.
But he got it and took it all the way home.
after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs.
Give me that.
They just put them in a position
Give me that
to
putt.
get a great
Give me that
matchup
putt.
and make
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Yeah.
Elliott now to kick this one away.
Kick it. Kick that motor truck out.
That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and
Hold
it
up.
comes out.
Hold up. I had to do something real quick. Settings. Now we gotta change it back. I just needed that. Just needed that run real quick. Get that all the way down. Get that down. We need our fastest players. Come on.
To the 25-yard line. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The
Yeah,
kickers in
that
today's
means
game are
fastest
so
players
good
and the
and
slowest
so
players are
skilled
separated.
and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted.
We'll take 'em
And we
down.
can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. Now a second down
No
for
way.
Rivers.
No way.
Sets up the
No.
screen to
No.
Gordon.
Please, please.
He finds an opening past the 40. And
Get
he
down.
takes it all the way up to the
Damn it.
47. 18 big yards on that one. And a
I don't know how to play
Charger
this
first.
goddamn game. What the? Bro, nothing.
And not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
Rivers now to throw on first down. Throwing the
Get
out
down.
incomplete. It's Williams. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line.
I'm getting the sense that Fletcher Cox is making offensive linemen want to take the week off when they have to play against him.
It's a regular routine for him, isn't it?
It really is. That play there, that's him all day long. Good luck trying to block
Damn
him
it!
and keep him from disrupting your offense.
The Charger first down. Rivers hooking up with Allen.
Now that's absolutely frustrating for a defender. Had a chance to get him on the ground before he got to the sideline, but what great vision and understanding where he is on the field as he headed for the marker and picked up the first down.
Rivers now already over 150 yards through the air in the opening quarter. It's 1st and 10.
No.
Here for Rivers.
Oh.
Henry's got it out on the left side.
Back.
And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 7 yards to pick up on the pitch and catch.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players. Somehow came back to football. That's really...
Blitz and down he goes. Brandon Graham
Get down.
in there to pick up his
Get
second
down.
sack now of the afternoon.
Get down.
And that is
Get
the
down.
3rd sack this offensive line has allowed in this first quarter.
Man, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times
Oh,
in
no.
the game.
No.
He's not gonna
No.
reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
I'll tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. A good pickup there, a 22. A nice little completion there by Phillip Rivers. And you and I were reading the article yesterday, 5th grade.
Blitzer.
Rivers had to do a project
Blitzer.
where he had to make a poster about
Blitzer.
his dreams and aspirations.
Blitzer.
So he clipped out a football player from a
Incomplete.
magazine article
Nope.
and pasted his
Nope.
face on the helmet. That's what he wanted to be, and it turned out okay.
Not so bad. Not so bad at all. Remember, he's the son of a coach. And on that play, I think he made the old coach proud with that completion.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
Blitz again.
Back to the ground now with Gordon.
Get out.
And loses the
Stop ball!
football. It's
Stop ball!
loose.
Stop ball!
And the
Stop ball!
Eagles have
Stop ball! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Come on, run! Run! Ah, let's go! Let's go! Now, I wanted to try to celebrate, but I couldn't know how to do it. Move.
So the turnover forced, and a wonderful job on a big return.
And how about the convoy that got created to help him get all the way back upfield? I mean, that's the part that people miss on. That's practice. That's worked on. It doesn't just happen in a game and everyone rallies. They discuss it prior to, and everyone knows their role when they create a turnover like that.
Now after the fumble recovery, it's Wentz. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
His throw caught right around the 6. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. A busy first quarter. His third catch of the afternoon is a first down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some damage.
Give me that. Give me that. Give me that.
Carson Wentz doing it again with his third touchdown here in the opening quarter. And the Eagles add 6 to their lead.
That was not a designed run. It was supposed to be a pass, but it turned into an exceptional run. What a scramble for a touchdown.
Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes it a 21-10 game. Scoring summary, 3-play drive, and it ends with a 3-yard scoring run. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So Rivers will lead the Chargers out 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Delta!
From the gun, Rivers. And he'll find his man on the out route. That's Allen. And he's taken down, but able to slip across 5. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. Okay, so now the question, how did he get that wide open?
Well, we both know that he shouldn't, because from the time they handed out scouting reports before this game, he was circled, starred, everything. Find him, cover him. And sometimes you can scheme a guy open.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to switch games. I'm going to go to 2K. I'm going to still broadcast. I'm just going to go to 2K, okay? Keep watching, keep watching.